Well, tonight a man has died who was swept up in one of the most disturbing and controversial drug, sex, and abuse scandals in Southern California the past decade. His name was Dane Brown. He was victimized by Ed Buck in West Hollywood, who preyed on vulnerable black men, and many believe that Brown was also victimized by the legal system, which did not do enough to protect him. KCAL News reporter Laurie Perez is live in West Hollywood with the details. Laurie.
Well, Pat, this is another sad development in this awful story. Tonight, reacting to his death, Brown's friend told us he should be remembered as a hero.
I'm extremely sad. I mean, for me, I look at this like the continued effects of Ed Buck on our community.
5 years after Dane Brown ran from Ed Buck's West Hollywood apartment, his friend Jasmine Canick, they're seen together here in Happier Times, says he never could outrun the impact of what happened there. Buck, a rich, connected LA politico, was convicted in 2021 of running a drug den and providing the meth that killed two men, Jamel Moore in 2017, Timothy Dean in 2019. Prosecutors say Buck would lure young gay black men to his home and inject them with increasing doses of drugs until they became comatose for his sexual pleasure. Brown was one of them until he escaped with his life and went to police. After Buck's conviction, he said this on the courthouse steps.
Walking out of that house, I didn't know what was going to happen next, and I didn't know all this was going to happen, but I'm so happy and I'm so relieved that these families can get the justice that they deserve.
I don't know that Ed Buck would have been arrested had Dane not been in the picture. It's really clear that, yes, Dane's a hero. Dane definitely saved lives.
Activists say Buck's behavior was ignored even after the two men overdosed because they were poor and seen as drug-addicted prostitutes. For years, Buck ran from rumors and eventually charges, evading investigative reporter David Goldstein as the heat turned up.
Is it a coincidence that two men have died in your apartment?
Canick, a journalist and political strategist, says Buck's deadly fetish and a system that she believes protected him instead of his victims are to blame for Brown's death. The 43-year-old was found dead on a sidewalk in South LA last week. He had a pending civil suit against Buck, who is serving 30 years in federal prison. Canick says it will continue.
I don't want to see Ed Buck feel like, oh, well, he's gone and I don't have to pay or I don't have to do. No, you absolutely should still pay for the harm and trauma that you caused that man.
Now, the coroner's report says Brown died last Wednesday. That is the same day that Jamel Moore's family settled their lawsuit against Ed Buck. We are live in West Hollywood. I'm Laurie Perez. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Laurie.